came, and also Kamini ji and my dear friend Skuli. So, and my dear colleagues and honorable members from the Rajasthan government, my friend Jigme Singh ji. He is a former Minister of Health in Bhutan, and all my dear colleagues and students. So I'm starting this, the interactive session on the love, sex and relationship. If somebody has already absorbed what Gurudev was saying, I'm sure that all the other questions must have already dissolved. One way is that you ask question, then somebody give an answer, then you ask another question. Na tark, vitark, kutark, har tarah ke hote hain. But once you're asking questions, like if you ask that, okay, I know that this campus has a different kind of ecosystem because we have almost 80% girls. So in other normal campus, if you go, you will find, that there is fight, oh, she was my girlfriend, how you're looking at that. Here, question is different. You say, oh, he was my boyfriend.
Right.
How you're looking at that? So, which I just figured out. So you will find some very interesting questions, sir. What is love? How relationship can be healthy and how it can be good for mental health.
Can I start talking about it?
Yeah, sir.
That's like a very central question.
Right, sir.
All other questions.
And in that way, they are also asking, does true love really exist? Because people are confusing that also, that if you fall in love, sex is very important. So, my young friends are also very confused. If you deny something, then they say it is my rejection. So, does a true love exist? Or what is love? How relation can be healthy for mental health, and how to control sexual desires? So maybe Gurudev, you would like to share your insight on this.
Yes. Love is a very profound topic. And as human beings, we experience love on two different levels. The first level is actualized experience of love, which is called sexual love, that we are already born with, and anybody can go there and experience the ecstasy and unification that love brings. But there is also the potential love, which we call God is love. This is very important to understand the distinction. Our love, that our heart center, and the real love that is called unconditional love is the spiritual love. And then the sexual love is where every human being is born. Through that love, that means everybody is born through the interaction between father and mother, which is sexual, which is natural, because that is inborn attraction of the male toward the female. But there is a confusion that we think we want the love that we can get from the opposite sex, which is also there. Why? Because when you enter that ecstatic union, you experience what the ultimate union is, that yoga is. You experience that, but the problem is it's temporary. Another problem is it comes from the other. This is the major problem. If it is coming from the other, how can you depend on it? Because all the objects, people, places and things, externally, they are continuously changing. And your mind is also external to you. You can observe your thoughts. So your mind is also an object, and that is also constantly changing. So with that was changing internal, changes internal, you are looking for love, you are looking for frustration. You cannot find it. So the yogis say that part is necessary, but if you excessively look for love from external resources, you will be using the energy of the source of love to go outside. So that is, in biology, most people do not know this. In your subconscious, there is a union of male sympathetic and female parasympathetic nervous system. In yogic system, it is called Shiva Nadi and Shakti Nadi. And that functions independent of the mind and it carries out, so that is why this whole body, cosmic body of creation and human body is caused the dance of Shiva and Shakti. So that is the love between the cosmic male and cosmic female. But when it is born in each human body, it comes under the domination of ego mind. In Ramayana, this is explained very beautifully, that Ramana, the ego mind, takes away the Ram's Sita into Lanka. So yogis discovered that if you want to get the Sita back, how can you get it back? So he had the army of Hanuman. That means pranayam. Hanuman represents pranayam. And so the Patanjali says you have to practice pratyahara through pranayam, and then pratyahara comes. You withdraw your mind from reacting to yourself, others, and the world. That is called pratyahara. When you do that, then you have withdrawn the domination of ego mind over the sympathetic nervous system, over the Shiva Nadi. And as soon that, when you withdraw that, now Sita is back to Rama. And it is not something that happens after many years of practice. It happens each time you learn how to bring consciousness and energy come together, so you experience the love and union not only intellectually but biologically. You feel relaxed, you come back in harmony, and your body resumes self-healing, self-balancing, restorative, regenerative functions.
Yes, Gurudev, thank you very much for this very nice way of telling the students that what it is, and also the taking it through the Shiva and Shakti concept and Hanumana. You very nicely explained. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So, few students are asking that what if you fall for someone while you're already in a long distance relationship?
Right. So you have two minds. One is in the memory and one is in the dreams. So one part wants to live in the memory of all the good things, experiences you had. Other one is saying, this new has a hope to get more than what I had in the past. So this means your attention is divided about which one is better, or how to make your past experiences better. So it is the mind thing. It's not that you will not find love, because mind is divided, and it depends on getting it from the other, from the past or the future. If you failed in the past, you will never succeed in the future, because future, the one who is in pursuit of future is victim of the past. Therefore, there is no such thing as you can find outside better, next one better than the last one.
But Gurudev, sometimes they see it is just a philosophy. You know, somebody is seeing a very nice, handsome guy or a very beautiful girl, so that natural attraction happens.
Right.
So in that way, just to tell, oh, it is Maya, oh, it is an object, and you know that we all know that the moonlight is not coming from the moon,
Right.
but is the reflection of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, we all know, who have done some yoga, that all the happiness is a reflection of the self.
Right.
But in the real life, I see, oh, this girl is so beautiful, this boy is so handsome.
Right, right.
So how to control those temptations?
This is exactly what I talked about. To first of all understand that it comes from your mind, comes from your habit, comes from you who is looking for greater pleasure than the last one, because last one didn't work. So this is to clear the mind, like where is the joy and happiness coming from? It wasn't coming from the past, you found out, and it will not come from in the future because it comes from you. So if you are yourself very insecure, looking for acceptance from the other, approval from the other, love from the other, you will never find it because source of love lives within. So you have to understand that first. And then second, how to learn to see the mind is trying to get it from the other, source is inside. That's why anytime, anything you look for others, source of which is inside, you will become the victim of the law of reverse effect. You are looking for love and you will end up in divorce and you will end up in conflict. That's a historical experience everybody has. I do not see anywhere where somebody fall in love, they had ecstasy. Now, month after ecstasy, 2 years after ecstasy, 5 years after ecstasy. No, it's ecstasy and the agony. Ecstasy and agony. So this is not about how to find the right happiness, right love outside. It is how to connect with inside so you can be in co-creative interaction with other person. And that is what is yoga. So yoga doesn't say you should not be, but how to enter into co-creative interaction where you are not only asking for love, but you are also giving love. So giving and receiving. How to go there? First thing is to understand how this phenomena works. If you only believe that it comes from outside, you will continue to demand it from outside. And when you demand love, you are creating defensive attitude from the person from whom you demand. And then the love disappears and addiction comes in. This is where
Excellent.
you find conflict instead of love.
Very nice, Gurudev.